Hi guys, I hope you're having a good day. I'm about to do a different kind of video right now. Come on, Sassa. Good girl. There's Sasser. This is... You wanna come snuggle with mommy? Do you want me to give you snuggles? You wanna lay in mommy's spot? That's okay. Yeah. It'll feel very warm when you lay in mommy's spot. It really does. I love you so much. You and Melky so damn much. She looks like she's dead right now, but she's so damn cute. So, I wanted to vent because also if I get emotional, that is okay, because I'm going through what I think is the second thing up there on childbirth and giving birth is period, and then on top of your period when you have polycystic syndrome. Like, I just got from the bathroom. I went through 3 pads in 1 hour. I've been sick. I'm in incredible amounts of fucking pain. But, the one thing I will say is when you're on your period, every emotion that you've been suppressing comes up. And then I thought, well, nobody's really going to listen to this. Like, there's so much more other things going on in the world that deserve to be given more attention. And, like, for a second I said, you know what, I have no right to talk about this, because right now there's, like, there's so much more. It could be so much worse. It could be, well, now she is just kind of laying in my spot. So, I feel even guilty just talking about what I'm about to talk about. But I think it's really, I guess it's just important if anybody else feels like this. Because also, it makes me so sad to the point where I want to cut myself. I struggle with self-harm. I've struggled with it since I was 16. Because high school, I got picked on a lot. Like, a lot. I got picked on because I was not from the country. I stayed to my city roots. I really didn't change, and kids in high school can be cliquey and they can be mean. I did know some good people, but we were all outcast. You know, it was all about the cheerleaders and the football players and everybody else making sure that their school looked good. But that's besides the point here. I want to let anybody know that if you think, and this can apply so much, because I've been thinking, I thought when I moved away from a very hard, for many reasons, when I thought I moved out of my parents' house, also, I do not own this house, I just live here with my partner, but, excuse me, I thought when I moved out, that all my problems would be solved, that any of my insecurities, my trauma, general unhappiness, my depression, my health issues, I thought all that would go away and I would be like this invincible person, and I thought moving away from that would completely fulfill my heart. And what I've come to realize is that is so far from the truth. I think we shouldn't ever tell somebody, just like with money or fame, being a billionaire, yeah, it can solve half of your problems, like, you don't have to worry, but just because you have money doesn't mean you're gonna be this great, wonderful person. Some people do have money are assholes, and they are cruel and mean people. Or some people that have the nicest clothes and the nicest things are miserable inside because that doesn't give them any emotional fulfillment, and maybe because of the material things, the people in their life only want them for material things. I my whole identity has been tied to, first it was taking care of my family, and my real dad was abusive, physically and mentally abusive, had a temper problem, was a narcissist. Then I dealt with courts not listening to me. I dealt with an abusive grandmother and being locked in a closet and being ridiculed and being saying and demeaning me and calling me a whore and making me feel awful for just looking like my mother. I've also been raped. I've been bullied. I've been harassed. I've been looked down. And then the things in my life that are good, my health has caused a lot. When my problem with my cyst did not start happening until I was 16. So up until that moment, my health every day is a up and down battle, because I'm either gone through a period for weeks on ends or for months, and then I kind of get better, and then I'm in recovery, and then it comes right back. So on top of that, I'm always so scared about the time I have, because I'm sitting here being like, what am I going to get to have next? And all of this, when I came to that realizing thought that now that I have like the healthy boyfriend, I'm so grateful. I have a roof over my head, and like I have a roof over my head. I got two very sweet cats. One of them's taking my side of the bed right now, which is okay. I think they know mommy is a little sad. But I think that we can still be very grateful for everything, but also understand that everybody comes with their own personal struggles at certain points in their life. And like, I'm only 21. I'll be 22 next month. But it makes me so, on top of my physical pain, it just makes me so sad that I thought certain things, and it could be like, losing that codependent best friendship, or getting yourself, like, it could be like when people try to lose weight, they think, oh, I'm going to lose this weight and I'll be happy. And then they lose it and they are still fucking empty inside, because they still have to do the emotional work. They still have to do the hard shit. And it sucks, because we don't talk about that enough. We don't talk to people and give them kindness about that. Instead we preach that this, and by the way, these are not all bad messages. Like, it's always about intent, but it's when the intention is whether it's to buy a product, or if you do this and become my friend, then this and this. When we do all this and tell people all these things will make their life better, whether it's buying a friendship, a relationship, or even material or non-material things, that's how they trick you, and that's how they trick you, because then you do these things, or you buy these things, or you even like go down the list. It's like the tradition of, find a good husband, have kids, and get married, and then you have nothing personal to yourself, that you have no personal growth, you have nothing that you have to your own identity to make you valuable. It made you feel kind of fake. Makes you feel so fake. So, anybody out there who thinks a boyfriend, a thing, a job, any of that, if that is the only way and that's the only value in your life, and you have no actual, like, the accomplishments that you wanted to do, if you haven't figured yourself out, I can promise you that no matter how many awesome boyfriends, good jobs, if you don't work on yourself, or work, and I don't mean working on yourself like you're fat, but if you don't go into a journey of just trying to figure out what your favorite ice cream is and figure out who you are and what personal achievements you want, then you can have everything in the world and still have nothing. You really can. And just start doing the work. It's gonna hurt like hell, like, to heal from stuff and to be kind and to teach yourself kindness to others and yourself, and it's gonna be a fucking long road. But I know you can do it, and I know I can do it. I know that it's also okay for you to have days like this where you're like, I don't want to feel all this, and this is so goddamn overwhelming. So you know what? I'm gonna stay depressed. It's okay to have those days too, as long as you get back up. You just get back up, okay? You gotta get back up. My mom said something to me like throughout my whole childhood, and my mom has always said, if there's a will, then there's a way, and nobody can take away your will, and you can decide your own value, and you got this. Okay, you got this. Oh, my pain's coming back, so I'm gonna go back to laying down, and I really do hope you have a good day. Thank you for listening to this very personal, this kind of unorganized, random video. I hope you have a good day. Bye.